Yeah. Hey guys. Today we're talking about the Roman legions and why they were so successful and how their battle tactics help them win battles. Roman formations were highly organized. They can flank without faltering or being off beat with all the other troops, or get hit by hundreds of arrows and have their shields only move a millimeter. War machines vary from destroying walls to climbing walls, or just form small holes in the walls, or just to set a city aflame. The Blisses was just about everything I said. Spears are so strong and thick that they can pierce almost every wall manufactured back then. The Roman catapults had some that fling, some that toss at projectiles at high velocities, especially for a medieval engine in that time period. That doesn't use any gunpowder or electricity known to man, and that's mostly made out of wood. Roman battle formations. The wedge is to penetrate straight through the enemy's lines through the most efficient way possible. The orb, it's for when a small or mid-section has been split from the bigger group, largely outnumbered or is trying to stay alive as long as they can if they are last to be alive. The formation that's used to repel cavalry doesn't really have a name. It is exactly what it says, though. It's to repel cavalry. The spears are pointing upward from the ground, where the soldiers are kneeling at, holding up the shields. The spears are pointing upward where the horses would be jumping onto the soldiers, so it would be pointing directly at the horse's underside, ready to penetrate the horse straight through and probably kill the rider. If they manage to miss that, they're gonna jump over and hit the spears on the other side, right above the soldiers that's positioned on top. So this is usually the most effective way to repel cavalry, except when you're going to have archers pointing their bows and arrows directly at where the cavalry is coming from, and the cavalry won't have enough time to flank. So that's probably the two most effective ways to repel cavalry. Unless you have like an entire Roman legion versus a small squad of cavalry. Then that'd probably be better. The medieval ages. If you ask me or any other Roman fanatic, these were supposed to stop arrows, hopefully spears, and other projectiles to touch or harm the body. Romans weren't completely covered head to toe in armor like other European knights and other soldiers. Romans, that's where the chariots races and war games usually happen. B is the Colosseum, where they have gladiators fight animals, slaves, other gladiators, Roman soldiers who are just getting bored. C is where you can find all the goods that you ever want at a good price, the Roman market. D, it could go anywhere. Could be a granary house. You don't really know. E is where the